Everybody come see us on tour. We'll be in Columbus, Dayton, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Lexington, Kentucky, Burbank, California, and Honolulu. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. So here is Morning Joe Ball and this guy who's got Ozempic face and
bobblehead.
Oof, boy. And listen to how goddamn racist they are at MSNBC after the minorities don't vote the way they want them to. Listen to this. Here we go.
I just say, Rev, really quickly, too. Democrats need to be mature, and they need to be honest. And they need to say, yes, there's misogyny. But it's not just misogyny from white men. Mm-hmm. It's misogyny from Hispanic men. Right. It's misogyny from black men, things we've all been talking about, who do not want a woman leading them. Might be race issues with Hispanics. They don't want a black woman as president of the United States. You know, the Democratic Party, I've always found when you're sitting around talking, they love to just sort of balkanize everybody into these separate groups. And
like I'm doing right now.
Hey, oh, white people don't like women and black people. No, it is time for the Democrats to say, okay, and you and I have talked about this before, a lot of Hispanic voters have problems with black candidates.
Right.
A lot
and with other Hispanics. You got some that don't like each other. And some of the most misogynist things I've heard going on this Get Out the Vote tour came from black men. I mean, misogynist things. So you're absolutely right. It's not simplistic. And we've got to have real honest conversations about it.
Honest conversations.
Yeah, we got to have honest conversations about why this guy's still on the fucking air. I think that's what our conversation is about. And I'm confused watching this interview about Al Sharpton. I mean, I don't know if I'm being misogynistic towards him because he looks like an elderly black woman, or if I'm being racist because he's black. I'm not sure exactly what.
Or how about that he's a Fed? How about that? Came out, he was an FBI informant. Like, nobody cares.
How do you think he got that job on MSNBC? You think you get that because you're a radical black activist or because you're serving the fucking deep state and the FBI? That's exactly how he got that job. And since we're being honest about Latinos, can we talk about leaf blowers? Am I right? Come on.
Those people don't know what you're talking about.
Can I do my Joe Scarborough impression?
Yeah.
Hey, it's not just white men who are misogynistic. I was just telling my wife. It's also Latinos.
You know, this is the most progressive KKK meeting.
I haven't seen a white and black men agree about minorities this much since Leo DiCaprio and Sam Jackson in Django. Am I right?
You know, sometimes things hide in plain sight. Tell me Mika's not a Russian operative. If you were casting a Russian spy in a movie and watch her during this interview, it's spooky.
It is imagine if they were saying that shit on Fox News, or they would want to get them to get rid of their advertisers. They'd want them to platform. But since it's MSNBC and Al Sharpton, they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It's the Hispanics are racist pricks and black guys hate fucking women. We all know that shit.
I learned in recovery, when you go through all your resentments, you kind of go through those. You find the one common denominator is yourself. And I'm listening to them blame everybody but Kamala Harris. It's like, at some point, if everyone's voting for everybody else, it might be the candidate, and it might not be blatant hatred and racism.
But am I remembering this correctly? Scarborough was a congressman.
He was a Republican congressman.
Yes, right.
And now he fits right in with the shit-lib Democratic neo.
No, it's his wife. She hypnotized him. She's a Russian operative. She got this whole thing going.
It's kind of crazy how when you find a dead pregnant intern in your office.
Yeah, no shit.
No shit. Right?
They got pictures. Everybody on TV, they got blackmail on, or they wouldn't be on TV.
Oh, please, come on. Don't diddy me that riddle.
It's true. The only reason they're on is because they're all blackmailed.
I wouldn't doubt, of course. Or they willingly sold out and took, like, so
I don't think anybody willingly go on MSNBC.
So,
I mean, what did they have on Brian Williams? Because you don't see him anymore.
oh,
Yeah,
you don't
he's
see?
gone.
He's done.
What did he do?
I mean, Mika's dad is like one of the biggest warmongers of all
Yeah,
time.
ever.
Didn't that Brzezinski?
Yeah, now she's there. It's just like, it's so crazy how you go, oh man, hard work gets me where I've got to go. Nah, dude, your dad's a warmonger,
Yeah, no
and now
shit.
you're just spitting how everybody's hate, all the brown hate out there when your dad like killed all these Arabs.
And they had Donald Trump on their show all the time. Remember?
They used to have Trump on all the time. They were
would call
best
in the
friends.
morning. And
That's right. And I love how they tell you why they hate Donald Trump now. Because he's a big liar. Oh. If you think the establishment hates a politician because he went to Washington, D.C. and started lying, I've got a vaccine I'd like to sell you.
I remember one thing Trump said about her that cracked me up because you know how he says stuff. Because he's kind of a comic too.
Yeah, he is.
But he said, he goes, him and her, they came down to Mar-a-Lago there and she had her nose all bandaged up. I guess she just had surgery or something.
Yeah, she had she had a rhinoplasty, and he was making fun of how her wounds were leaking. That's what he said. Yeah, he went
That was
right.
it.
He went right after the jugular. Everybody, come see us on tour. We'll be in Columbus, Dayton, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Lexington, Kentucky, Burbank, California, and Honolulu. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.